Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is how you can nest sequences. So I'm going to make another program called nestingdemo.py. And, we've done things like this. We've created maybe a list with some numbers. Maybe we made something with some names. Maybe we could do things a string, so a name. So these are all sequences. I'll make this one a tuple just to make it a little different. So, those are different types of sequences that we can create. We can also mix things up. So, for example, let's say that I wanted to keep track of some phone information. I could do something like this. I could say phone book is equal to, maybe it's a list, and I have I'll call this one phone book entry. So you can see here I'm combining a string with a number. Or maybe I wanted to keep track of an inventory item. And, it's located at shelf 1. Its serial number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or something. It weighs, 110 pounds. And single item. There's all kinds of things you could put in here. And you can store a bunch of different types of information. Maybe I could put in, has it been ordered or not? I'm putting a true false in there. So you can keep combining all kinds of different types of things, even in the same sequence. So a sequence doesn't have to be all of the same type of thing. It doesn't have to be all strings, doesn't have to be all numbers. It can be it could even be it could be a floating point number, it could be an integer, it could be a string, it could be a true false. You can mix and match everything. In fact, you can even let's say you wanted to keep track of a phone book. You can even have a sequence of sequences. So let's say that we have three entries in this phone book. And we have 3 entries in there. Well, how do we get, let's say that we wanted to get the second element. Well, we could say, we could actually get that by going to our phone book. And we want the second element, which is this. So let's just print out what's at element 1 and just see what we get. And you can see we get the tuple Bjarni Strustrup. Let's say we just want the name, though. We don't want the number. Well, how could we get the number? Well, what we can do is we can put another index. So this first one is going to get this whole tuple. The next one will get the element we want within that tuple. So this will get us the name. And we see there we just got the name. If I put a 1 in here, now I am getting phone book, element 1, which is this tuple, and then I'm getting element 1 of that, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, and we would get 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we can see that we can get the phone number. So we can mix and match the type of information that's in a sequence, and we can even put multiple sequences inside of other sequences in order to make more complex data types.